until 1 p.m. And that for me is my planning time. So like basically in the morning, I'll go, okay, I've got to create a podcast episode today. I'll think about the podcast episode. I'll start to get different ideas. Maybe I'll read something or I'll watch a YouTube video around that topic to try to get the mind flowing. And then from 10 a.m. until 1, I plan out all of my coaching sessions. I plan out my scripting of the episodes. I start getting everything ready to go. I start setting up the cameras. I set up the microphone. I set up the lights. I set up everything that I need to in order to record. And that's my planning, my scripting, my getting things done from 10 o'clock until 1 o'clock. Because for me, that's when I have the most energy. From 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock is my second most energy that I have. That is usually where I do my recording. That's where I do all of the creation of the stuff that I thought about earlier that morning. And then I'll take all of that. I'll take all of the SD cards. I'll take the files and I'll send it all to my team and create whatever it is that we need to create. We'll get the fonts done for the videos. We'll get the titles done. And that's done from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And then from about 4 o'clock until 6 o'clock is just getting things done that haven't been done for the day, that were not high priority, but if I can get them done, I want to get them done. And so that's how I plan my day, and I plan it based off of the way that I know that my body feels. Because I know by 6 o'clock, my brain, I usually use as much of it as I possibly can. So by 6 o'clock, I'm like, I'm done. And I can check out and be done for the day. Hang out with my girlfriend, hang out with my dog, go out to eat, chill, do whatever it is that we need to do. Usually we're traveling, so maybe we'll go on, like right now we're in Sedona, we'll go on a hike, whatever it is that we need to do, completely disconnect so that tomorrow, when I come back and work again, I can be highly productive because I disconnected. I was hardcore in my work, then I'm hardcore out of my work after 6 o'clock. And so once again, my creativity from when I wake up until 10 a.m., from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m., it's planning, it's scripting, getting all of that stuff ready to go and putting it all on paper, I guess you could say. From 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock is recording, getting all of that stuff done, meeting with my team, making sure everything's right, posting it on the right social media platforms, all of that. And then from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock is finishing up the things that need to be done today, emails, getting that type of stuff done, not the sexy things. But from 4 o'clock, it's like, I got to get this thing done. All right, I'll do this thing right now. My goal, 6 o'clock, is I can shut everything off. Does it work every single day? No, sometimes I go to 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock, depending on what the day looks like. But I try to be done, and then I'm done. And when I'm done, I close my laptop, close my computer, I'm done. Completely checked out. Because that allows me to come back in the next day, high energy and ready to go. And that goes into number 5 with me. Tip number 5 is that you have to have a cutoff time. This is one thing that was really hard for me when I first started my business, is I would work until 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. sometimes. And what I realized is that when I didn't have a cutoff time, I wouldn't get as much done, which is kind of weird because I would work more. But at the same time, I was also kind of frustrated with my work, frustrated with my job that I created. I was frustrated with it. And the reason why was because it was all consuming of my life. And it was like, I woke up and I worked all day long and got all of the stuff done. And then I went to bed. And then I woke up and I started to kind of resent my work, which I love. I was resenting it because it became my life. It literally became my life. And I was reading a book called The One Thing by Gary Keller, who is a multi-billionaire. He has the biggest real estate company in the entire world. And he said, you have to plan your time off. And the reason why is because you come back, like I said, more productive. And if you think about it, if you have a cutoff time where you have to get done, you're going to get more stuff done. You're going to be more productive. And why are you going to be more productive? Because you have a cutoff time. So you're going to be highly productive. Make sure you get stuff done and make sure you really are working at your highest capacity and not getting distracted by Instagram or Facebook or other people or text messages or any of that type of stuff. And so when you have a cutoff time, think about it. When is the most productive that everybody usually is? The day before they go on vacation. Why? Because they have to get things done because they're going to be gone and out of town for a week or 2 weeks and they know that they've got to get that deadline done. When are people usually the best at studying? The night before the exam. When are people usually getting the most stuff done for a project? The night before it's due. And so when you have a cutoff time, your brain actually works better with a cutoff time because you're going, I have to get this done because there are no other options.